Tap that bell so you be notified when the next video drops, and follow me on other social platforms. Alright, fuck the intro, let's get into the video. Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's Mufasa Uncaged, and I'm hitting y'all with another Is It Worth It game review. The game I'm reviewing today is Rise of the Ronin. Now, I know I'm a little late on dropping this review. I know a little bit over a month. But man, with this game dropping and Dragon's Dogma 2 dropping on the same day, man, got hit with two good games. But hey, I'm gonna review this. I'm gonna do the best as I can. I took my time. So yeah, fuck the intro. Let's get into the video. Rise of the Ronin story takes place in the late 1850s, during a time when Japan had political issues, civil war, and colonizers were coming in, third party in their way, and what's going on. Your story starts off with a tragic backstory. Your village is attacked, and as you're about to get put into a pack, you're saved by a random lady who ends up raising you and your blood twin. You are both then trained and raised together to become samurai in a clan called the Veiled Edge. Early in the story, you're met with a decision that makes you pick which blade twin you want to play as for the rest of the game. You then abandon your clan and set out on a path of revenge for your blade twin and find yourself getting involved with civil war that's happening. The missions in this game here have dialogue choices. Depending on how you go on about your missions, you'll have a different outcome by the end. There are even certain dialogues you can choose to approach certain situations, like lie, intimidate, or persuade a person in conversations. As you make your way through the game, you form bonds with the side characters. Having these bonds will allow you to gain skill points, unlock gear, and further increase your stats. Now, if you're one of those people who doesn't really care for the story and just want to be flashy like Tegan off of Demon Slayer, then let's talk about the gameplay. First thing that surprised me was they have you create two characters, and I will say, the customization ain't that bad. If you're coming into this game thinking it's going to be like Ghost of Tsushima, think again. If you ever play games like Neo, Sekiro, Wo Long, then you know what you're getting in terms of how the game combat works. If you don't, then let me break it down for you. Your approach to fights will have to be a little bit more calculated, seeing as anyone can give you work if you're not careful. You have a stamina bar that you'll have to pay attention to when you fight. Getting hit, blocking, or swinging your weapon can tire you out and leave you open for attacks. Luckily, there's a feature in here that lets you regain some of your stamina back by pressing the R1 button in the middle of a combo. You can shake the blood off your blade and you can extend your combo. Parrying, of course, is the way to go when you want to get the upper hand. It allows you to break your enemy's guard and go for critical hits. Mastering the parry can be difficult for some, so don't forget to dodge and block. Along with combat, you'll have special abilities that make the selected fighting style unique. While creating your character, you pick which playstyle along with the weapon you'll be proficient with. In here, there's many weapons to choose from. When it comes to using other weapons alongside with them or other fighting styles you can unlock by beating fugitives or just using the weapon in general. You can also become more proficient with other weapons and master them as well. You have other tools in your arsenal that help you in combat, such as the bow and arrow, a grappling hook that can be used to pull enemies towards you, knock them off balance, grab barrels, and throw them at people. Or throw another motherfucker at another motherfucker. When it comes to the guns, I have only seen three: the revolver, rifle, and a bayonet, which you can fight with also. They even have a flamethrower that you can use. The skill trees have plenty of upgrades in here. The game allows you to pick from 6 backgrounds for your character to start off with. When you pick one, you'll have a head start in one of the skill trees, or you can start off fresh with nothing. There's 4 skill trees to focus on depending on your playstyle: strength, dexterity, charm, and an intellect. Each one has new moves to unlock along with stat boosts. They have a feature in here called the bond system, which allows you to build a connection with the side characters you meet. When you build up your relationship with these people, you can unlock new items. Along with these bonds, there's sides to be picked between them. You have the pro-shogun side that wants to side with the colonizers, and the anti-shogun who's against the shogun. Both these factions have personal shops with items and have a part to play in the main story. There will be times when a mission needs multiple people to complete. If you're playing by yourself, the people you made bonds with will be there to help you. The cool thing about your bonds is you'll be able to switch between characters mid-battle, or whenever you go down, you automatically switch to play as them. If you want help from actual players, then there's online co-op up to 3 people. Going around the open world, you have enemy camps along with things to collect that'll give you skill points or new gear to collect. When it comes to traversing through the world, you have a horse and a glider. With the glider, you can feel like Batman and drop down on your enemies and assassinate them. There are also other activities you can do like rifle training, archery, glider training. You also get a house in this game. You can chill with other side characters that you have the bonds with, decorate your house with items that give you a boost while playing, or you can send cats or dogs on missions for you and you will be rewarded with new gear. There's also a dojo where you can polish up your skills and master other fighting styles. I will say this about Rise of the Ronin though. They did a good job not showing off much before the game dropped. It allowed me to just come in the game with low expectations and be surprised. I didn't expect a character customization for 2 characters in the story. Neither did I think this game was going to be open world. The varieties of fighting styles with the weapons was a plus to me, and fighting to become better with them is what made me like the combat along with the other tools in your arsenal. The skill trees I thought were cool too. If it's one thing that this game has over Dragon's Dogma 2 though, is fast travel. Co-op in here could have been better. They should have let you and your friends free roam around the map instead of only letting you join in on certain missions. It would have been cool even if they had a mode where you and your friends could just fight it out. Now let's address the graphics. I understand why a lot of people will be upset with the way this game looks. We have all this new technology and we should be getting all our frames and our graphics should be top notch, right? Which is understandable. But these graphics didn't stop me from enjoying the game. Maybe it's just me, but I'm from a time when graphics weren't the best, but we still enjoyed the gameplay. Hell, I see some people that stream old games and they seem to enjoy it even though the graphics ain't the best. Now imagine this. What if a game had great graphics and a good FPS, but the gameplay was subpar and didn't hit? Would you still want to play it? You have people saying that this game looks like a PS3 game, but come on, it's not the worst looking game. I know there was some people that thought this game was gonna be like Ghost of Tsushima or even just as good as it when it first got revealed. While it is a PS5 exclusive and has samurai sword play in it, it's not. They may have the different stances just like in Ghost of Tsushima, but the main difference in the combat is it's much faster in here, and also you have the guns and other weapons that come along with it. This game does do a good job on how Assassin's Creed Japan could be like, but we'll have to see what Ubisoft does when they reveal theirs. I heard people say this gameplay almost feels like Sekiro, which isn't a bad thing because Sekiro won Game of the Year. I think so many people compared this game to many other samurai games that people killed their own hype for this game. Rise of the Ronin does feel like a familiar game that most people have played before. With Team Ninja rap sheet of games they've done in the past, I guess people had expected them to deliver. This game might not be a top tier samurai game, but if you can get past the graphics, then I think you'll be able to enjoy it. It's not as bad as people is making it out to be. There's some enjoyment to this game, but is it worth it? It depends on you. If you have played Rise of the Ronin, tell me in the comments below what your thoughts are about it. If you stayed to the end of this video, I'd like to say I appreciate it. I'll also appreciate it if you check out my channel for all my other content and check me out on other social platforms. Links are in the description below. I'll also appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification so you know when I drop the next video or the next review. So I'm gonna roll out on this one. This has been Mufasa Uncaged and I'm out.